Please welcome Dr. Oz.
There's plenty of excitement at the brewery where Dr. Mehmet Oz was telling people about his platform and why he's running for Senate.
As Republicans, we have been silenced for too long. I believe in you. So Americans need to be brave now more than ever. So we can be free. We can make a difference that changes America permanently for the good.
Dr. Oz running for the United States Senate from Pennsylvania as a Republican, and it looks like this is catching on in a big way. Dr. Oz, welcome back to Newsmax. You know, I look at that footage. I've been looking at Pennsylvania. You, in many ways, are the outsider candidate. I'm getting the real sense that the Republican establishment, they're somewhere else, but you're more with the people. Seriously.
Well, Greg, that's always been the dream to, in those videos you're seeing me, barnstorming across western Pennsylvania. Greensburg was one of those photos up in Erie, all the way down to Pittsburgh, and enjoying being with people, which is what I love doing on the show. It's what I love doing as a doctor. And I love being able to get in front of folks and deal with the anxieties and the frustration they have about where we are in America and focus on why we have inflation, because we don't have to, why we're paying people not to work, not wise when you got a lot of jobs to be filled, and how do we deal with the schools, which are very frustrating to parents in particular who don't feel like their values are being reflected to their own children. We have a great opportunity in Pennsylvania because it's a bellwether for the entire country. Every type of population is reflected. We've got people from every different background. I think it's a fabulous experience just to be able to go through the state and see it without running for office. But it's even better if you get to meet with large numbers of people. And there's hundreds of people in each of those events that you're seeing in that video.
Can you tell us a little bit, like in science, suddenly science, there's one way to view science, and there's one version of events. But in medicine, there's a second opinion. And second opinions are important, aren't they?
Second opinions change the diagnosis or the therapy 1/3 of the time. So it really benefits you to get additional eyes on the issue. In politics, it's the same way. And oftentimes we ignore the desires of, in this case, the primary voters. So lots of people, close to 1 million in Pennsylvania, who will decide who their representative will be in the general election for the U.S. Senate. And these folks are speaking out. They're voting with their feet. They're coming out in cold, wintry, snowy evenings, joining us at these pop-up events. And again, we've been all over the state doing them. I intend to keep doing them. It shows the energy that the campaign represents. But I also learn. People ask me questions about things that are bothering them. I get to get a biopsy, so to speak, of the state. I feel the pulse of what's going on in the Commonwealth, and I understand more of what's happening with the wonderful denizens of Pennsylvania.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Trump campaign in 2016. I only have a few seconds left, but there are overtones here. There are similarities, actually, in your backgrounds.
There's some similarities. I'm used to being in front of a large audience. I fought on behalf of my audience at the biggest stage there is, pushing back against big pharma and agrochemical companies and making sure the U.S. government keeps its word. But big tech's probably the biggest enemy of all, and it works. And, you know, people get excited when they hear these messages because someone's actually speaking what they see, which is my plea to everybody who is conservative. Just say what you're seeing.
Say what you're seeing. Say what you're seeing. Dr. Oz, we thank you again. Sorry we don't have as much time as we normally do. The website is droz.com. Spell out the doctor. We appreciate it, sir, very much.
God bless you, Greg. Take care.
Okay, you bet. We'll be right back.
You're on the go and need news now. No paywalls, no cable subscriptions. Just download the Newsmax app from your smartphone store. It's free. And watch Newsmax TV anytime, anywhere.